What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another Tekken 8 video, and here we are going to talk about my main character, Eddy Gordo, and what went down with Eddy when it came to the Tekken 8 1.05 patch notes. Now, a lot of people, a lot of Eddy mains and a lot of Eddy fans are kind of going a little crazy when they saw the nerfs that happened to Eddy. But I'm going to sit here and say that this whole nerfs and buffs patch that happened to Eddy, it is not all bad. It is not all bad. It's not as bad as what a lot of people think it is, especially when you look at a lot of other characters that got nerfed. Characters like Lily, characters like bitch-ass Warongs, those characters got popped. Y'all feel what I'm saying? They got popped. So Eddy didn't get popped like that. As a matter of fact, I think everything is kind of 50-50 when it comes to Eddy. So the significance of that is I'm going to explain at the end of the video. But yeah, Eddy did get a couple of nerfs, but I said in a previous video that the nerfs that he was going to get were going to be the obvious nerfs. And the two moves that got nerfed were the two moves that I actually predicted that were going to get nerfed because they were obvious, because people were already complaining about them. But we are going to get into Eddy's patch notes and what went down with Eddy, and then I'm going to explain the nerfs, explain the buffs, and I'm also going to explain at the end of the video why Eddy mains and Eddy fans should not be upset and should not panic over this patch note, because to be quite honest with you, I kind of feel like Eddy did kind of get away a little bit clean compared to some other characters. So we are going to get into the patch notes when it comes to Eddy right now. So we are going to start here with the patch notes here. Like I said, man, this shit is so fucking small. I hate reading these patch notes, man. Even if you blow it up, shit's still so damn small, but I can still read it though. So we are gonna start with the arrows, with the up and down arrows. Of course, y'all know the upper arrow means buff, the lower arrow means nerf. So, and it says that the attack hitbox has been expanded downward primarily to increase the variety of aerial combos. Okay, all right, I kind of understand that. So we're gonna go down here. So a couple of moves during heat, down to forward 4, during negativa. Okay, that's a nerf. Expanded the hurt box, alleviating situations where certain attacks would whiff. That's one of those type of situations. I don't even think people even gonna be thinking about that. I don't think people too much care for that, because attacks whiff so much in this game any damn way. So that ain't no big deal right there. Okay, so his down forward 4 has been buffed, which is a good thing. If y'all watched my previous video on how to play with Eddy, I was basically saying down forward 4 is one of his best moves. It's one of his best moves for pressuring situations, and they have buffed it. Now we can use that move for pressuring situations and aggressive opponents even more now. So down forward 4 gets a buff. And let's see what it says. The following adjustments have been made to reduce risk. The recovery time has been decreased by 1 frame, and the advantage on block has been changed from -13 to -12. Okay, not bad. Decrease the recovery time inflicted on the opponent by 1 frame. But overall, the move gets a buff, so that's cool. Then you got the back 2-4, which one of his best combo enders, and it gets a buff. So let's see what it says. Alleviated an issue where the positional relationship with the opponent becomes different than the intended when used near the wall. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Hopefully you'll get a wall crush from that, and we can continue the wall combo, because I know in Tekken 8 Eddy's back 2-4 you can't do that. So maybe that's what they talking about. I haven't went to the lab yet, but hopefully that's what it is. The tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced with landing the first hit, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing midway through. Okay, that's pretty cool. But like I said, hopefully you can wall combo off of this like you could in Tekken 7. So, you know, if y'all have already tried this, let me know before I go to the lab and check it out. So this move here during the Bandai 2-3 Bandai, it says the tracking capability on the second hit has been enhanced when landing the first hit, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing. Okay, that's the same thing. Same thing. Okay, so now we got back 3-3 and rising 1-3. So let's just see. Okay, so back 3-3 gets a nerf. Obviously, increase the recovery time by 1 frame when the move is blocked, resulting in a change from a frame advantage to -14 to -15 on block. Well, when it comes to these two moves, back 3-3 and rising 1-3, it just really depends. It depends on which characters can really punish this. I know for a fact now, back 3-3 is probably the same as it was in Tekken 7, where if you're going up against another Eddy player in an Eddy mirror match, the Eddy opponent can back 3-3 to punish the back 3-3. So that's what has happened here. So if you're going up against another Eddy player, do not use back 3-3, because if the Eddy player blocks it, he can back 3-3 it and launch it. So they basically went back to Tekken 7 with that move. I'm guessing the only real people that can punish back 3-3 severely, even if it's blocked, of course, probably Jin, because, you know, Jin is an overpowered punk. Maybe Steve, now that he's got buff. Of course, King can. So, you know, characters to name a few can punish that move. I think now King can actually scoop Eddy back up off the ground like he could in Tekken 7. So that's what they've done with back 3-3. They done nerfed it back to Tekken 7, which is kind of bullshit, but it's cool. All right, so now we're gonna get to the final 3 moves, and here, these final 3 moves, I think this is what got people kind of in a panic a little bit. But like I said before, I'm gonna let y'all know this ain't really no big deal. The only big deal about this is probably Eddy's forward 3. Other than that, these nerfs right here ain't really a big deal. But we are going to start with the back 3+4, and I'm gonna say right off the bat, I said it in the previous video, they were gonna end up nerfing this move, and I was right. But at the same time, it's not such a big deal, because if y'all use the move properly and correctly, the move can still be used as a deadly force. You feel what I'm saying? It's still a power crush. It still helps against aggressive opponents. So even though they nerfed it, it really doesn't even matter. So with this particular move here, the back 3+4, but we're going to go ahead and see what it says. As part of the overall suppression of high power crush performance in the game, the following changes have been made. 1. Change the opponent's behavior on block, reducing the distance to the opponent. Okay. Reduce the recovery time inflicted on the opponent by 2 frames when the move is blocked, resulting in a change from a frame advantage of -7 to -9 on block. Honestly, I wouldn't worry about all of that. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Because look, the average player is not going to try to block this move. They're going to try to sidestep it. So y'all don't really got to worry about that. The average player is always going to try to sidestep that move. So whatever it is on block, don't even worry about it. Number 3, the tracking ability against sidesteps has been reduced. See, I just said that. So look for the opponents to always sidestep this move. Number 4, change the damage from 28 to 25. You know what? That is a little bit of a big deal, but like I said, if you use the move properly like it should be used, it shouldn't even matter. Changes 1 or 2 do not apply if the opponent's attack is successfully intercepted. Like I said, if you use the move properly, this nerf does not matter. This nerf does not matter if you use the move properly, right here. So even though this move got nerfed, if you do it successfully and properly, it does not fucking matter. It doesn't matter at all. Trust me on this. 4-4-3, here we go. As it says nerf, increase the recovery time by 1 frame only when the move is blocked, resulting in a change from a frame advantage of -13 to -14 on block. Now, as I said, this is a big of a deal because now that it's -13 to -14, certain characters can launch punish this now. If you're a Mishima main, you could punish this. Warong and his cheap ass back 3 launcher can punish it. And, you know, a couple of other characters, you know, probably bitch ass Brian Fury with his launcher, his rising launcher could probably punish it. So that's the big deal right here. This move is now launch punishable by more characters now. Now it's that -14 now. So a lot of characters, if they block it, they can launch punish it. Just got to be extra careful when using that move. While rising 2, this is a buff. Let's see what it says. The collision detection of the opponent has been adjusted to mitigate the issue of whiffing when used as a punishment after crouching to evade the opponent's high attack. The hitbox has been expanded downwards, alleviating instances where the attack would miss in certain situations. The collision detection with the wall has been adjusted to mitigate the issue of whiffing. The collision detection with the wall has been adjusted to mitigate the issue of whiffing when attack is near the wall. Now, a lot of this shit shit, like, we ain't even gonna be thinking about this in battle. It's like we're gonna be able to adjust on the fly, the type of shit that they talking about here with this rising too. Like I said, it's a buff, even though I really didn't understand half of that shit that they were talking about. But like I said, another move that if you use it properly, you know, basically just use it as a low punish and just continue to do your thing like we've been doing. So all of that whiffing and shit, they lost me on that one. But then it says at the bottom, during negativa behavior, the collision detection for this attack has been expanded downwards to make it harder to jump over the opponent. I guess. So like I said, man, this ain't really nothing. I think Eddy is still cool. Eddy pretty much got away clean. Like I said, the back 3+4 nerf is not really a nerf at all. If you use it properly, use the move as it's intended to be used. It's a power crush. It intercepts moves. Use the moves like it should be used, and you should be fine with that move. Forward 3, just be more careful with that move, because now people can launch punish it. So that's pretty much it when it comes to Eddy's patch notes. Like I said, it's kind of a 50-50 thing. I know people were kind of upset with the nerfs, but as I keep on saying, this is not a big deal. All you gotta do is use these moves like they are intended to be used, and the nerfs really ain't nerfs at all when it comes to Eddy. His back 3+4, just use it like it intends to be used. You feel what I'm saying? Use it as a power crush, use it as an interception move, you'll be fine. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think about Eddy's patch notes. Put y'all thoughts and y'all feelings in the comment section below. If you are Eddy main, put any other questions down in the comment section below. I will definitely answer them. I will definitely be able to help, because I don't go fuck what nobody say. I'm one of the best Eddy players still in North America, but I do got to get back on my grind though. I have been kind of slacking off. Put y'all comments and y'all thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Tekken 8 action on the internet, period. Also too, make sure y'all notification bells is on, because YouTube is desperately trying to kick me out of the fucking algorithm, and it ain't going down like that. So make sure y'all notification bells is on. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes, because like I said, there's a lot of Eddy mains, a lot of Eddy players out there that are really discouraged by what's going on when it comes to these nerfs that Eddy has received. And I just want everybody to know it is not a big deal, and just to keep on doing what they doing. Questions in the comment section below. My name is Demetrius. I will get back at y'all in the next video. God bless, stay safe, get ready for the next battle. I am out. Peace.